Welcome back, Aniket. We were in discussion for the facts, for different facts and different aspects of on-site. And so we are in the second part of the conversation now. So let's know from your side that what are the challenges, different challenges you faced due to your on-site days, and did you enjoy your on-site? What are the travelings you have done? What are the different cultures you have observed? And what is the work pressure? Is there any work pressure breaking situation of you? How you handled that situation? So we want to know every aspect of your on-site journey so that one can prepare mentally as well as they can prepare beforehand before landing into the same situation, or they can predict what how they will behave or what action they should take. So first thing first, uh,
Sure.
what what is the most challenging day you faced? Can you describe the experience?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, whenever we are talking about challenges, the first thing what comes in my mind is food. So, people who are really, they are very, what would I say, means selective about their food. They should be change their food habits, because whenever you go to Europe, maybe UK has like everything, like every culture food in place. But if you go to Europe, then you should be be very open about their food habits. So you'll not get their rice, rice kind of things and all, like in everywhere. You definitely go to some places and buy something and make by your own. But ready-made, if you want to have something, then you'll have, maybe you'll end up with pizza and burger. So that's their staple food, and definitely that's also gonna be awesome. They have many varieties of it, but the people like me who are habituated from very long time, that we used to get rice, dal, and all. So that will not definitely get. So that is one major challenge, I would say. That and culture. If I say, you need to learn a lot of things. So if someone is preparing for their on-site, definitely I would suggest 100% to learn about that particular place's culture. So maybe they have different habits for their maybe traffic, because you need to go to office, you need to know their traffic rules, even how you are going, their transport rules. Even Europe have like a very good public transportation. So you might have some difficulties at the first, because they have a particular way how you are going to travel through the public transport. You need to have some application is in place. Every time whenever you board some train, bus, or something, you need to scan that particular app and QR code. So yeah, these are all the things which you need to be prepared of whenever you go. There are a lot of videos in place, the places of many places in Europe, how their culture is, how the transportation is, how their facilities are. So go through the videos and try to get like from your colleagues, even whoever already maybe visited earlier. So try to get as much as possible information from them, and be prepared
So
about
one
that.
should adapt
So
their food habit.
yeah,
So really ready to accept, be versatile in the food choices. Also, they should
yeah,
learn the basic know-how of the traffic rules. That is also a
correct.
most important things. Also, the basics of their cultures. And another aspect
Yes.
I would like to know from you that how much support your seniors gave you. Is it really required to build a strong repo for the your fellow seniors, fellow company seniors who are already in the on-site? Should we build a good rapport with them? And what information should we know beforehand from them
Yeah.
about
So definitely.
accommodation, about the food, accommodation, office location, and the
Yes,
different rules and regulations. Yeah. Could you please highlight on that aspect?
correct. Correct, definitely. So that is one of the most strongest point I would say about these MNCs, mostly service companies, because if you go in a particular place, getting an opportunity for onshore, you will get to know multiple people from different domains. Even not on your projects, they are on different domains. They are already in place. So you definitely need to get someone, try to connect with them, get into a conversation, like what are the new laws the government is implementing. Because if you go to Europe, it's not like India. So we have like few gaps over our laws and over how we are managing things in our
So
particular
you are
places,
saying that that is not like India. So what are the major differences? Out can
correct,
you
correct.
point out 3 or 4 major differences so that our listeners can figure out?
Yep,
Other
sure,
than food
sure.
habits,
So
you told that this is food habit and there is a stricter traffic rule. So yes, that are the two. But apart from that, any other major differences?
yeah, sure. So those are the starter pack, definitely. If I go into more about it, there are a few. So, as we jumped into the onshore place, we are like immigrants, not immigrants, I would say. We are like who are having work permit, who are having access to work there. So, kind of a person. We are not like permanent residents there. So in that case, there are few laws which we need to abide by and which has already been decided from their government and our embassy. So you need to definitely know about those laws. What are your limitation about your work permit, and your residence permit. So we need to follow those rules, regulations, and laws, because like the place wherever you go, that will be definitely much stricter than India. So you need to be prepared about this, follow the laws wherever you go. And now, if I jump into the work, so yeah, so customers are also expecting you to, behave on that manner, because you are not now in India. You already stepped into a one, one different place, and now you need to migrate yourself. Like in that case, I would definitely point it out. You need to know a lot of things about sports, because European are very much eager. Like if you go to Europe, I'd say, so they are very much eager about sports. It can be football, it can be by any of the sports. Hockey, maybe Olympics, or what all things are there? What are the things going on? Where they are, where maybe it's being placed. The next Olympics is being placed. So those kind of information you should be have with you whenever you are discussing any of Europeans, any of your customers, because they like the normal conversation which we have among ourselves is in India. If you come, definitely it's about shopping, it's about new product, and but they are so much concerned about their food and sports, and also the one of the most important topic is what is happening new in your field of work. What is happening? So if I
So
want to
I can
discuss,
say so
yeah,
I can say the major points which we can take, that is stay constantly updated, stay
yep,
constantly focused and updated on the latest insights and the latest outputs from both
yes,
for both your domain, your project, your business, your organization,
yep,
and major global events and major
mm,
local events also.
correct,
And
correct,
what I can say, to adapt, you have to adapt their work culture,
yes,
their work behavior. So that's,
yes,
and what is the most enjoyable or what is the most memorable thing you can do, and
yep, definitely.
and
So
how much cost it is taking. Suppose one is so different people is listening our interview. So
yes,
one suppose is not going to on site from the company side. He is try to prepare himself. So in that perspective, we can highlight that how much cost a person living is there.
yep,
So how much
Yeah.
salary, minimum
Mhm.
salary is required to cope up the daily to for his or her daily
Living
spend so
expenses.
that
Yeah.
they can lead a life there.
So yeah, so to answer this question, I would say that if you, I can tell you about the Europe situation. So in Europe, wherever you go, you'll have the standard euro, like as a currency in place. But how their work culture and not culture, I would say how their appointment towards work is basically like from if you are belongs from IT, right? So like how these IT people are getting and how guy is basically managing like Aldi and Tesco, they have this little bit shopping sections, shopping malls, I'd say, or like customer zone. So they are also getting paid on moreover same. So they have a standard expense and they have standard of living. So they have that standards in place. So if you are positioned for an on-site opportunity in your work permit, it's been written that you are eligible for this particular role in their terms. So as per their terms, you will get the same salary. So, like, I don't think that someone should be think about their living expenses and all because they have a set of standards. So whatever you will get, so by that, I think you can moreover live. Like you can be there, and it's been a good life, I would say. If you stay good, not into something else where your expenses are going to grow. But yeah, no, living a normal life, having a good food, at the start of the day, you will go somewhere, you'll enjoy the nature, even you'll complete your work by 4 because most of the European countries they are following these rules that you start early, at least 9, and then you will end within 4. After that, they'll go for park with the children. They are spending time with their families, and they are living a good life. I would say definitely, which we Indians are not following. We used to work
We
till
should follow.
night
We
11
should
p.m.
definitely
Yeah,
follow. Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, we are working till 11 p.m. Supporting. I would say
We
because we
are
are in a race.
doing how many hours shift and our expectation,
Yeah,
our management expectation is beyond that.
correct.
So nothing
Yeah,
is
I would say.
enough for them, I can say, but
Yeah,
definitely we should follow the work-life balance because what is utmost important is your own health, in your
correct.
mental stability, your life,
Definitely.
and your goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is the coming to next point? What is the most memorable and what is the most enjoyable days? Uh,
Yeah.
can you
So
share the
definitely.
experience with us?
So I would say that most memorable if I say for me it was like I was trying to find out a place where I can live a peaceful life for at least 1 or 2 days, not life I would say at some moment. So that I found out in like I went to Austria. So if you people can maybe search or already. So Austria we have places like Bad Weisen and Holstein and Salzburg. So those are the places, and those are basically the islands, surrounding with Alps, and you have mostly 13 to 14 houses in the entire village. So it's really awesome. And if you go towards Hallstatt, it's like 6 to 7 houses, and everything is surrounding over the Alps. So like the morning scenario, which you will wake up in a pin drop silence, you open your windows, you see a beauty of mountain, and it's really like I cannot express myself within the words, but it's like your inner peace.
So, visiting to
So
Alps is a must to do.
yeah, definitely. If people are planning to go to Europe, I would say my suggestion is definitely we have a lot of places. You can go to Vienna, you can go to Switzerland, even you can go to Paris, Barcelona, whatever. Like people who are very fond of football, they can go to Barcelona. And that's a dream place. And Italian pizza, I would say that's a must to have. So that is awesome. But if you go for your inner peace, you must visit these places, Bad Goesen or Salzburg. So those trips are really memorable. I would like definitely like all entire my life journey. I have to remember these places. And the morning when I open my window and I see Alps, and it's like entire thing. Like I went in mostly winter, so it's become white with snow, and it was really awesome. Like it, that's it. So, I would suggest you go do your job, switch off your laptop by 4, enjoy your day, have some discussion, have
Yeah,
some conversation with your family, and like have a itinerary ready, go and travel. If you get up opportunity for onsite, definitely you must travel. You see through the life, and that will definitely push yourself to grow in next future. That's all about it.
yeah. So, next part I am coming to say that uh, how much difficulties maintaining the daily challenges. If is there over, but if you were overburdened with your work, or is there any unexpected challenges to you? So how you overcome that? Could you share some
Yeah.
glimpses of that?
Yeah. So definitely, like if you are in onshore, definitely you might get a pressure for your performance, for your team's performance, for your project's performance. So that you need to maintain. So it's definitely a justified ask from your company, because you are in on-site, you are more closer to your customer. So you will get daily basis feedback from your customer. Whichever application you build or whichever support project you are in, so definitely customer is in front of you. And like for me, in my case, I would say my customer manager, he used to schedule call face to face. Like one morning I wake up and I open my laptop. He said, we have a face to face meeting in 12 o'clock. So I was like, okay, it's good, but let's see how I can manage. Because when you are in face to face, you should be much prepared about what you are talking, how you are talking. So expressing the entire
So
thing.
be
So your
confident.
mind should
Be
be,
confident.
yeah,
Whatever the
be
situation is, be confident,
confident.
because
Definitely.
that's why
Confidence
you
is the
are
key.
placed in the on-site, you are representing your company.
Yes.
Whatever the situation is, be confident, have faith on yourself
Yep.
and your fellow associates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
So
So it's
we are
not
in the
about
very final
overburdening.
phase. Sorry, you are telling something.
Yeah.
You please complete.
No, yeah, sure. I would like, I was telling that it's not about overburdening, but your performance should be consistent. Like you should do something which maybe increase the scope of your work, which you can definitely do because you are in front of customer. You can pitch some ideas. So that is also one key point which
Yeah.
your company is gonna ask.
Be a
So yeah,
little
that's
proactive and
yeah,
be the problem solver, be the be the initiator of something new, solution ideas.
yeah, correct.
That will be
That's it.
much appreciated. That is appreciated in any of the fields which we
Yes.
work. So, Aniket, we are the very final phase of our interview today. And what are the 5 tips? What are the final 5 tips you will give? Tips, maybe tricks, maybe suggestions,
Yes.
whatever. What are the 5 tips or tricks you are giving today for our viewers who are intending to fulfill their
Sure.
on-site aspirations? Yeah.
Sure. So I'd say be proactive. Definitely, that is one key point. Then your communication should be on a level where you can talk about anything. If I would say, you talk about Alps, then you should be ready within few seconds in your mind that you can talk at least 2 sentences to me. And that are more, convincing sentences, not like, Alps has a white snows. So that should not be the sentence. It should be more, more about insights and all. So that's how you prepare your knowledge. So communication, proactiveness, then you need to understand your customer. So you need to understand your customer, their
You need
culture,
to
and
understand the
like how,
business. I,
yeah,
I can I
business.
can rephrase
Correct.
it. Means
Yeah,
you should understand the business.
correct. Customer, their culture, and their business. So, and then you need to know about like what scopes in future it can come. So those points you need to pitch. So that is one must to have
Great.
point, because definitely at the day end your company will see how much revenue you are generating. So that is one of the key point in service sector, or
Everything is
maybe I would say
business. So
everything
you
is
have to
business.
identify the scopes, you have to identify the patterns and utilize
Correct.
on your own way.
Correct. Definitely. And also, I would say the confidence. So confidence is the key point. So whatever you are talking about, whenever you are talking about whom you are talking to, it's most of the things are depends upon the confidence. So if you can give that vibe to someone in front of you, that you are the person whom he can trust. So if you build that trust, it will be very easy. There's nothing where you can think about it will go wrong and all. It will be easy, and like if they start trusting you, it's become a easy journey, smooth journey. So yeah, that's all about it, I would say.
Yeah. So we can say confidence is the key
Yeah.
point, proactiveness is the key point, and communication is the key point, knowing your customer is the key point, and identifying the future scope, the future pointers of improvement, and utilizing it on your own behalf. That's the key
Yep.
point. It was a very good session. We have gained a lot of information and insights for you. Definitely, it will help for the aspirants of the on-site opportunities. And especially, we dived deeper into the EU on-site spectrum. And thanks again, Aniket. Later point of
Thank
time,
you.
we will connect again because Aniket is a Salesforce professional and almost achieved every Salesforce certifications. So he is also a Salesforce experienced professional and working at least 6 years in Salesforce. So we will know how to crack Salesforce interviews, how to be ready to be a successful Salesforce professional, how to be AI ready in Salesforce, and we'll know any many unknown things on that interview, ready to
Yeah.
host you again and ready to show you in the opposite side of the camera where you will host shows with us. Aniket, many congratulations. Thank you. Best wishes for your.
Thanks. Thank,
Have a great day.
thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. And yeah, be updated. That's it.